Good morning. My name is Stella, aka as Sweet Stells. First, I must thank the Lord for giving me strength to wake up to see a new day, that I could able to do this nice cooking to show you how I cook. Now I'm making some food in my vehicle in the back of the trunk, and I have two stove. I got pots, but it's so cold today. I'm in the parking lot of Staples, and I have to stand in the back of the vehicle to do all the peeling of the provisions and stuff like that. So it is pretty tough. So I just peel the provision, the Irish potatoes, carrots. I put a little edibles in it just to keep the soup nice and moist. So you see, I'm washing the, the provision very clean. You see how clean the water is? I'm gonna chop the garlic in the pot and everything. You see, every little thing just put together very neat in the back there. So I could able to show you guys how to cook. Now I'm going back for a bottle of water to finish wash the provision. In the Caribbean, we say provision, meaning the potatoes, the edibles, or whatever we peel. So it's really good. It's good to experiment yourself outside, learning, you know, teaching people how to cook, showing people what you cook. It's really good. Some people they don't know how to cook, but I would like to tell you, I had a restaurant in the Caribbean. I from Grenada, so I from the little island of Carriacou, PT Martinique. So I had a little restaurant in Carriacou on the beach in Terrell Bay, and I lost it in a sea surge in 1999. I lost it in a sea surge. It was very nice. Everybody used to come and have fun, enjoy themselves. And when I lost my restaurant, it was very sad. But I'm a good cook. I know how to cook. So I'm chopping up the potatoes and put it in the pot. But to tell you, I did not finish my cooking there. I had us to go to my storage and pack inside of the storage and finish the cooking there. I saw so sorry that I didn't have the end of the cooking to show you. I think I was too cold. But you could see little things I do. I chop up the carrots, and everything in the pots. So now this is the next one. I'm going to show you how I fry fish. Awesome. Do you see that? I'm frying some snapper in the house. So this one is in my home. I'm frying some snapper, and then this is some other fish. I am frying it in garlic sauce. So look at it. It's gorgeous. You should taste it. Then this one I'm doing is steam. Steam fish in a little garlic in it. I'm specialized in garlic. Garlic is very, very good for your heart, for every part of your symptom. So I show you the black pepper. I put a little black pepper in the pot. Now I'm going to teach you how to do shark. Learn how to cook shark. Shark is a very complicated fish to cook, so you have to know how to cook it. First, you put some oil in the pot and you throw the curry in the pot. No, that's the second thing. The first thing you do, you boil the shark and then you throw away the water, you squeeze the flesh and drain out all the water. And then you put some oil in the pot, and then you put some curry, you and then you stir. You stir, make sure that the curry is burned, is brown. You don't want the curry to be yellow because you're gonna taste the taste of the curry, and that's what you don't want to do. You do not want to taste the curry. So you make sure the curry is real brown. You see that? Oh my God. And after you're done boil the shark, you squeeze it and then you throw it in the pot. And you chop your onions, your pepper, you put some thyme, you could even put scallion, every part of seasoning, but make sure the seasoning is natural seasoning. You don't want to use no seasoning from the bottle. So okay, so this you stir it, and then you could even put um a little tip of sazon in it to give it flavor.
Did they bring it? Oh.
So after the sazon give it flavor, you could put a little piece of Maggi cube in it, and then you have to add some salt in it because you know the shark didn't have no salt. So you have to have a little salt. You could do a little sea salt, and you just make sure that you have the flavor that you need. You put some black pepper, and then you could add a little tip more cooking oil because I use olive oil because shark accumulate a lot of oil. It takes a lot of oil. So you don't want to put a lot of oil. So what you have to do, you have to put just a little bit of oil and keep stirring it. Make sure you taste it and make sure the flavor is there. This is a little piece of thyme. So you put some thyme, and the thyme will just bring out the flavor. It will be so wonderful. Ooh, you call it fine ashe, and it was came from shark. Shark that swim in the ocean and kill people. So anyhow, this is the recipe for the day. And you can see I got some fish, I got some shark, and I got some salad. Have a good day.